Hello, everyone. It's your girl Nikki here with these divine messages. Remember, take what applies to your experience and leave out the rest, all right? Yes, but we got a heavy karmic nephew out here. Yes. For some of you, this could have been biological, or married into the family. This karmic nephew, this could actually be someone you call nephew, like uncle nephew. Yes, we got karmic niece up here too. But whoever this karmic nephew is, they suffer from big abandonment issues. They could have been abandoned by their mom or their father, maybe by both. This karmic nephew may have been passed around from relative to relative. Yes, this karmic nephew may be a thief. Yes, it's definitely a liar. Yes. And they told some big ones about you. Yes. But now this nephew realizes that they let their ego, get in the way. They let their ego get in the way because there was a time where this person could have helped you. They could have helped you. See, they could have helped you. I know I could have helped you, but instead, this karmic nephew or this karmic niece, they talked about you to other people. Yes. They was more concerned with pride and ego. This karmic nephew, I feel like he maybe did something to you, maybe, over the years, stolen things from you. Yes, but this is the energy of someone who's, they're not trying to take accountability. At least they won't out loud, but to themselves, they have to admit that there was a time when they could have helped you. Maybe people were talking about you and this person just idly just listen and didn't say anything. But, if they chimed in, yes, instead they talked about you to others. Yes, let's see what's going on. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. You may have this nephew blocked. Yes, let's see. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Tell us about this karmic nephew. Yes, what's going on with this karmic nephew? Yes. Thank you. Something about your spiritual gifts. Yes. There's an oracle card. It's something about this nephew. They owed you. Your spirituality, when you came to your spirituality. Yes. You could have changed up on this nephew. You decided to cut ties with this nephew. Yes. Maybe, at one time they were able to pull on your heartstrings to emotionally manipulate you. And there's something about a stolen inheritance. Yes, came upside down, so some money is coming back to you. This stolen and this karmic nephew may have had something to do with it. Yes. They were probably jealous or they deny that your spiritual gifts were real. They probably went around town talking shit about you. Yes. This could be your sister or brother's child. It's like you bumping their heads with somebody. They fighting somebody. There's a argument about your spiritual gifts. You see, I told you they was talking shit. Yes, but it looks like they might be arguing with somebody. Yes, admitting that your gifts, your talents are real. Yes. Oh my goodness, somebody's waking up. Whoever this karmic nephew, yes, sees the truth that your spiritual gifts are 100% you real. Ain't nothing fake about you. Wow. The bottom of the deck. Love spells. This karmic nephew may have done a love spell to get you to come back into their life. They'll say, wish you would come back so they can manipulate you. Yes, but they holding themselves the Jezebel spirit. Remember, Jezebel has no morals. It could be male or female. Yes, they want to get in touch with you. But they're still on that bullshit. They might possibly want to argue with you about something. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. It's the yeah, Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Your life is looking very bright. Your future is so bright. Yeah, got it where it says, and now so like this karmic nephew probably sees you. You might be going through some type of glow up, and now they want to go with you. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Oh man. So yeah, but somebody's definitely going through an awakening and having fights with other people. It's like one of he was your biggest enemy. Yes, it's a karmic cycle. Yes, yes, it's a karmic cycle. Yes, big change. Somebody changed their point of view. They do not see you as the same. Or they see how dead wrong they were. Yes, yes, they see how dead wrong they were. Yeah, now they like I said, the light bulb came on. Hangman, hangman. Yeah, somebody is going through, an awakening. This karmic nephew, whoever he was, who probably did the most to you, probably talked a lot of shit about your spiritual gifts. Yes. Now, yeah, Page of Swords. Like I said, you could have blocked this person, and so they watching you from private accounts. Yes, tough more spirit. Yes. Oh my goodness, 9 of Swords, and they watching you online. They're realizing that your gifts or talents are real, but they know that they fucked up so bad. Now they can only watch you from fake accounts, and it's driving this person crazy. They can't sleep at night. They can't sleep at night because maybe this nephew was one of the people who talked the most shit about your gifts, your talents. Yes, they talked a lot of shit about you, and now something's happened. Something's happened, and now they see the light. Yes, yes. Wow. This person may be bipolar, may be mentally and emotionally unstable. Oh, look at this. 5 of Pentacles, yo. This person is definitely running into financial problems. Remember, I said that they want to come back in because you seem to be, have it going on. Yes, you're going through some type of spiritual glow up. Yes, shit is not looking good for them. This person may have caused you financial problems in the past. Yes, yes. But now, they're in a situation where they feel helpless. They experiencing bad luck after bad luck. Yes, yep. They might be suffering from poverty. Yes. They were talking shit with other people, trying to bring you down. But now they see the light. Yes, thank you, Spirit. What else? What else? What else, Spirit? Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. See? Devil, Capricorn energy, yo, still with, like I said, still with the bullshit. Even though this person, they falling on hard times, they're still with that dark shit. Yes. It's like they are obsessed. This very toxic. Very toxic. Again, like this person was driven off greed and ego. Something about money. Could be a scammer. Like I said, this nephew could have been in and out of prison. Straight up narcissist. And they took something from you, and they thought they was gonna get away with it. But they kind of refused to apologize. But they saying, yo, they see you in a whole new light, collective. They see you in a whole new light, and all they can do is spy on you because you're not talking to them. And it's this. It's like this karmic nephew. Now they feel really bad. They feel crazy. Yes, yes, but they stuck. Yes, yes. You've changed. You're not the same. Yes. And there's something has become apparent to them that they in a real messed up situation. They got themselves in a real messed up situation. But this person, like I said, they could practice dark divinity. Mm-hmm. Yes, this nephew was holding on to a grudge. I feel like this nephew was holding on to a grudge. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Wow. Yes. Hold on to some type of grudge between you and them. Mm-hmm. And now they don't know what to do. Yes, yes. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, yes. Let's see. What's the T? What's the T, Spirit? What's the T? Yes, yes. What's the T on this Karmic Nephew? Because they going through it. It's like, they turned on you maybe because they had some abandonment issues and they felt like you were supposed to help them out. And instead, this Karmic Nephew actually enjoyed loving to watch you suffer. And they wanted you to beg. Oh man. When your spiritual gifts, when everybody started noticing your spiritual gifts, they was gossiping. They was gossiping, talking about you like they talking about you like a dog. And now this person's being haunted because your spiritual gifts, your talents, whatever they may be, turns out to be real. And they talked a whole lot of shit about you. They try to sabotage things for you. Yes, yes. They did a whole lot of dastardly shit behind your back, and now this person's feeling, guilt, regret, maybe even a little remorse because they know they could have helped you and they chose not to. Instead, they added to the fire. They talking shit about you, and now this Karmic Nephew is looking like a whole goofy, fighting with other people. Now it's all of a sudden, Auntie Unc knew what they were talking about. Yeah, but yeah, it's just, but this, now they're stuck. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Stuck in a certain frame of mind. Yes. Wow. Maybe realizing that they themselves, a karmic behavior of everybody around them are karmics. Somebody's had definitely a rude awakening. Yes, yes. That now that shit's hit the fan. That shit hit the fan. Yes. You know, person's very toxic, could suffer from addictions, secret, very secretive. Mm-hmm. They may be having reckless sex with people, abusive, a bully, maybe even some dark divination, some witchcraft. Yes, but it's like maybe this nephew wished it on you, but it's happening to them. It's like what they wished on you is happening to them. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, yes. Tell us what's the tea on this Karmic Nephew? What's going on? Yes. This Karmic Nephew, this Karmic niece. Yes, what's going on? What's going on? Thank you, Spirit. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's the tea? What's the tea, Spirit? Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this Karmic Nephew. You know, you and this Karmic Nephew got along great. Yeah, it's like you really had no problems into you. It says good chemistry, great vibes, positive. It was like, to your face they played the good nephew. Yes, but behind the scenes they was talking a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. Talking about you, couldn't keep your name out their mouth. And when you were around this person, it was nothing but good, positive vibes. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Screenshot. Getting evidence, proof. You know, when I see that next to the NTU card, this nephew may be looking at old pictures. Maybe you and them had, like the good times. Yeah, it's just so somebody got some proof that this karmic nephew did something probably possibly illegal behind your back. Yeah. Yeah. Groupie. Yeah. Flying monkeys. That's what I'm getting from it. Yes, yes. And it looks like a whole group of people are gonna be found out. Yes. Something that they did, possibly dealing with dark divination. That's what I'm picking up. Agreed, stealing something from you. Could even it did sent out dark divination to fuck with your finances. This whole group of people, karmic family members, friends. Yes, yes. There's been some proof, and shit is going down. Yeah, and that's why they possibly in jail or about to go to jail. Yes. They could probably possibly already be in jail. They had time to think. Yes, they want to talk to you so bad, but you are uninterested. You are uninterested, collective. You are uninterested. You have nothing to say to them. Yes, yes. You can feel this energy pulling on you. You want nothing to do with them. You're done. Yes, you are done. Yes, you don't want nothing to do with none of these people. Yes. You definitely see quite a few people involved. Yes, down with this karmic nephew. Like I said, all they can do is stalk you. Because the camps come towards you. They can't speak to you. They can't speak to you because you're not talking to them. And they are hooked on your energy. You have a very powerful presence, whoever I'm talking to. Yes, collector. Now, they talked all this shit, might have even performed a humiliation ritual where they talked all this shit, saying that you were not who you say you were. Yes, yes, and now they all gotta eat their words. They put their foot in their mouth. They put their foot in their mouth. And this one in particular person, this karmic nephew, or niece, knew that you were not. People were talking shit about you, and instead of defending you, they added to it. But they knew that you weren't about. Somebody could have said you were a thief or you was a hoe or and they knew that shit wasn't true, but they went along with it anyway. And someone could have promised them money. Says, but now they spying on you online, still stalking you. We got stalk out here twice. And it looks like you are exactly what you say you are. This is a karmic cycle that you had to close with this karmic nephew. Whoever it is for you, karmic nephew, karmic niece, adult child, whoever it is for you. Yes, yes. You close this cycle and you left them hanging. Because they left you hanging. When you needed help, they left you hanging. And now shit's getting real funky for them. Financial problems, bad luck. Yes, yes. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. One more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. May have one more. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at that. Bad karma. Yo, this karmic nephew, or karmic niece, whoever they are going through bad karma right now. They are wasting away, withering away, rotting from the inside out, decaying. Yes, yes. Because what they did was way beyond. So foul, so fucking foul. Yes, yes. And they knew they could have stood up for you, but they chose not to. They chose to go with the crowd. Yes. And so now they got this badass karma kicking their ass, and while they're going through this karma, it's becoming clear that you are who you say you are, and they shouldn't have did whatever the fuck they did. And as I always say, so be it, and so it is. Yes, they fucked up. They fucked up. Yes, yes. Okay, let's see. What type of karma is coming their way, Spirit? What type of karma? Yes, yes. You know, they did the most. They went way above and beyond. Just diabolical, the shit they did. Yes, yes. So what type of karma is coming their way, Spirit? What type of karma? Hold up. I'm being pulled to pull some of these cards. Okay, Spirit. Thank you. Yes, yes. They receiving bad karma because they did the most to a person, to a real life earth angel. I think I'm talking to an earth angel, a star seed, a chosen one. Yes, violation. Yes, major violation. Third wheel. Other people were involved. Yes, yes. Other people were definitely involved. You know, this nephew may appear to be nice and loyal to you, but there was someone in the background, possibly their karmic mother, their karmic father. This could be your sibling. Yes. Oh my goodness. Homeless. Yo, twice. Yes, things are not looking good for nephew. Things are not looking good for nephew. And you know, they wherever they are, they got nothing but time to think. They got nothing but time to think. Yes, yes, they may be facing poverty. They could be homeless. Or just in an environment that they do not feel safe. They feel like a failure. Yes, yes. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Now, so this nephew, it might be solo, right? Just him. Or, yeah. And they watching you, may possibly be online, receiving your flowers. Yes, watching you receive your flowers, collective. Yes, yes, you have morals. That's something that this karmic nephew really never had. And not because they didn't have access to it, it's because they chose to be this fuck boy or this fuck girl energy. Yes, yes, they could have changed their life around and they chose not to. And now, look at them. Yo, I told you they were messing with some dark divination, and now these entity attachments are all on their ass. They're not trying to let them go. Now they being haunted. Supernatural shit is happening to them. Yes, yes. And when you're dealing with dark divination against someone's spiritual person, yes, yes. Wow. Oh man, hold up. Okay, we got apology, but in the reverse. So they want to come and apologize, but it's a fake ass apology, while simultaneously talking shit about you to other people. Oh my goodness, yo. So whoever this nephew is, this karmic family member, yes, yes, they did you dirty. They did with some dark divinity. They were, attacking you because of your spiritual gifts. They've been dealing with other, speaking out loud against, they are, it's like spiritual haters. That's what I'm getting from this group. Your karmic nephew and the people around him. Spiritual haters. Yes, yes. And now they stuck with some shit they can never get rid of. And they made a vow to get this done, to take you down by any means necessary. Yes, but once you started practicing self-love, you pull your energy back. They no longer could access your energy. Wow. Yes, yes. They miss the old you. Yes. The new you. Uh-huh. Yeah, they even have friends. I'm telling you, this is a bunch of people, plus possibly your hometown, made a vow to take you down. All these people against you. You know, it's a daydream. Mm-hmm. About what they was going to do to you, but it was an illusion. It was an illusion, yes, because whoever you are divinely protected. You are not to be messed with. You are not to be messed with. Yes, yes. Thank you, Spirit. One more. You know, and whoever was their alliance, now I told you they riding solo. They own their own, player. They own their own. Yes, yes, they own their own. Yes. And that's why I said they are, having these illuminations because now they got nothing but time to think. Nothing but time to think. Yes, let's see what type of karma is coming their way. Mm-hmm. Yes, thank you, Spirit. What type of karma is coming their way, Spirit? What type of karma is coming their way? Yes. This karmic nephew, yes, getting their ass handed to him. Yes. I know, take it who a karmic nephew, a karmic family member, a karmic soulmate. Remember, soulmates are family, lovers, and from associates. Yes, yes. Whoever this is for you. Mm-hmm. Yes, we're definitely picking up heavy karmic nephew. Yes. They did too much. Okay. Genital issues. Maybe they can't no longer perform, or they got some warts or something. Yeah. They gonna do bad karma, y'all. Let's see what type of karma. Okay. Catfish, somebody's about to catfish a nephew. What he thinks is not what the fuck he gonna get. Yeah, what he thinks is not what the fuck he gonna get. Yes. I'm telling scams. So this karmic nephew, a big scammer, pretender, and now they gonna get scams. Like they never thought it could happen to them. Yes, yes. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. A month of distress. Every day, every minute of every hour, they're gonna be going through it for a month straight. No breaks. Ugh. Wow. But they did it to themselves, collective. They did it to themselves. Yes, they did. And they gonna keep watching you. They gonna keep watching you from the nosebleed section. Mm-hmm. Yes. And feeling shame and regret because they know they should have helped you. They knew they could have helped you, and they purposely just sat back and let it happen. And now their karmas to be haunted by the shit they did or the shit they didn't do when they had the chance. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. So let's see what zodiacs are out here. See what zodiacs are out here. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. 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 Scorpio. Okay, let me see. Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer. Hold on. Let me pause. Let me get that dice. Okay. Let's see. All right. We got Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Sagittarius. Again, Virgo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Virgo, Sagittarius, Libra, Cancer, Gemini, Aries, Taurus, Leo, Virgo, Cancer, Gemini. And the last one we got Scorpio, no, Virgo, Leo, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and Virgo. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Yes. Put some initials out. Put some initials out. Thank you. Now, initials could be first name, last name, middle name, pet name, nickname. Okay? A social media username. All right. We got N. Blank one. So let's pick another one. Okay. All right. We got X. U. Another blank. Okay. Okay. B. N. T. L. Y. S. A. E. E. Okay. So let's see. See if it spells some names. And what I got Bun out here. Somebody can be named Buns. Yeah. Okay. Tan. TAN. Somebody can have a 10. Yes. Somebody could be called Tay. Bay. Okay, we got B, like a bumblebee. Yeah, it's just, let's see. Bees. Bees may be relevant. YN. This could be a YN. Nephew could be a YN. Yes, if you know, you know. Yes, let's see. I don't see a W, but beeswax is the only thing that's missing is W. Beeswax might be relevant. Got Sun, SUN, Leo energy might be here. Yes, and the name Tyler, TYLA. Yes. Okay. Yes, hold up. One more thing. Let's get a charm. Close this out with a charm. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my goodness. Yo, the two terms that came out was the key. Okay, on the back of the key it says faith. Okay, and then we got a handcuff. Yo, spirits coming through. Listen, whoever this Karmic nephew is, like I said, he could be in jail or in a situation that he feels trapped. And it could be his faith. Like I say, he's going through some type of awakening. It sounds like he's going through a very serious dark night of the soul. But the key